Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Six Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving out those live free picks for here for the major sports. And make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications. Be live with us so you get those plays right away. And, of course, first thing you want to do is give us that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps us build up our audience. So we appreciate you doing that. Let's meet the cappers and get right to the picks. Let's say hello to Chris. Chris, what's happening?
Oh, not much. It's Paul Skeens Day, so I'm happy. Cashed our NBA best bet yesterday, so that was good with the Sixers and the Heat. Took the over there. Over 214 is where I got them at. So we barely got over that a little bit, but we cashed it. Cashed one of our home run props, so Jose Altuve. He finally got one for us. And then we did a push on the first five with the Reds and lost the other two. Padres just couldn't get that run line and kept it really close, but we did cash our over that I gave out yesterday on the show. As we said, the Athletics are going to go over this season in that ballpark. So good day. Just ready to get to it.
Ready to get to it indeed. Let's say hello to El Nino's. Al, what's happening?
Yeah, I was on that Padres too. Rough day for me and the MLB. Had been a good start to the season. Unfortunately, gave some back yesterday. 0-3 in baseball, but went 1-0 in all the other sports, NBA, college basketball, and hockey. So 3-3 day overall. Unfortunately, it was tough taking that half run loss with the Padres. I had them run line. But again, if you go read that write-up, I try not to write too much, but I do like to mention to take the -1. You know me, I hate losing by the hook. So I always like that insurance on the money line, and I hope everyone that played that got the money line as well there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's say hello to Solo. Solo, what's happening?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? You know, we dropped that game with Houston. We thought we had it in the bag. They gave it up down the stretch, led the whole game. Not sure what happened. Split in NBA yesterday, and I think I'm down one in MLB yesterday. So let's get to a nice card, nice spots. Let's make some money.
Let's make some money. Yeah, looking to go 8-0 here in the best bets had to Florida. It was a tough, just got there, but we'll take it there. So we'll look to continue with that roll here. Let's get to the NBA here. Winding down here, the NBA card just down to last 5 days here to go. Let's get started here with the NBA. We start with Hawks and Magic. We see the Magic here favored 4.5, a total of 224. Important here seating for that 7-8 game there. Grizzlies at the Hornets. Grizzlies 14 on the road, total 229. Wizards at Pacers. Pacers now up to 19 here. The total 236.5. Let's take a look at the injuries here. Wizards and Pacers here. It's a laundry here for Washington here. Bay, Brogdon, Coulibaly, Middleton out. Holmes doubtful. Vukcevic and Gill questionable. Shepard and Siakam questionable here for Indiana. In the game between Atlanta and Orlando, we got Capella, Nance, Toppin out. Young probable. Orlando a clean injury report. Memphis and Charlotte just pulling out for Memphis. Ba and Green out for Charlotte. We started off here with Chris.
A couple I'm looking at here. Memphis, Charlotte. I'm going to take the over in that one. I think we see some points there. And then the same way with Orlando, Atlanta. Atlanta's averaged 125 points in their last 5 games here. I think even if Orlando contributes a little bit to that, I still think we get up and over that total as well.
And there from Chris, move on over to El Nino's.
Yeah, definitely not loving all these massive spreads this time of season, but hey, we got to deal with them. Should have at least one competitive game here. The Magic Hawks game should be pretty decent, but I think the Magic pull away at home. I wouldn't be laying too much more than this, though. I'll start looking at the Hawks if I'm starting to get 6 points, but I don't think it gets there. But leaning Magic for now. Again, don't love it. Should be a good game, but that's where I'm leaning for now.
There from El Nino's on over to Solo.
Yeah, Atlanta and Orlando, like you said, that's the one that really matters. Pretty much the winner that basically has a 7 seed, driving down the stretch. When teams go at it, I'm actually not totally there. I wanted to see one more thing with the injury report, but, let's tab back in for the happy hour on that one. Washington and Indiana. Washington just has too many injuries. It's just too many points. I think Washington's kind of packed it up. I'm going to take this total under. I don't really think they come to play. And Minnesota and Charlotte, it's a lot of points. It just seemed like they're kind of on the gas right now. They're playing fast. So let's take the total over.
There from Solo. I'll tell you what I think about this game. One of them I'm going to look at Atlanta here. If I can get the hook, the 4.5, there's 4.5s out there. Atlanta has been pretty good in this as a road dog. They're 3.5 to 9.5 points they've covered. They're 15-6 for the spread there. Hawks have been shooting the ball well. The issue here with Orlando is the scoring, right? How can you, you're going to get Boncaro, you're going to get Franz Wagner. Most of the nights they're going to be on, but who else is going to contribute to the scoring total? Well, we know the Hawks can get points here, so I'll get the Hawks there plus the points. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show as we continue here with the next series of games from the NBA. We got Bulls and Cavs. The Cavs now up to 12.5, total 240. When will the Cavs clinch? We've been saying this for a while now. Celtics and Knicks. The Knicks a 1.5, total 221.5. Pelicans and Nets. The Nets now up to 3, total 214. Let's take a look at the injuries here from these series of games. We start with Chicago, Cleveland. We've got Ball, Werder, Jones, and Kobe White out for Chicago. Gideon Vucevic questionable. Mitchell out for Cleveland. We'll take a look here at this one between New Orleans and Brooklyn. We got Boston Hawkins out. Olenek and Alvarado questionable. On the Brooklyn side, we got Cam Johnson out. We also have Keon Johnson out as well. Russell and Sharp out for Brooklyn. Boston and the Knicks here. Horford out. Tatum, Porzingis, Brown questionable. White and Holiday probable. On the Knicks side, Hukporti out. McBride probable. And we could see the return here of Brunson. Brunson listed now as probable there for the Knicks. And we get this one underway with Chris.
Yeah, definitely want to check in on a happy hour on that Boston-New York game there. There's a whole laundry list of people for Boston there. I'll probably be on the Knicks there, but I'd watch the happy hour later. Let's check and see who's in, who's out. But that's my lean is the Knicks. And then Chicago, Cleveland, I'm going to take under that 239.5. I'm going to take under that total there. And then the Pels and the Nets, that's, to me, the degenerate game of the day there. If I had to pick a side, I'd take the points with the Pelicans, but I'd probably go over 214. I think we get over that total.
There with Chris, we move right on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, the Celtics-Knicks game, definitely a steam / happy hour special there for me. Gonna have to wait on that injury report. I like the Bulls with the points, however, here. I think this is one big dog we can back. They've been playing well. No Donovan Mitchell for the Cavs. I'll take the points with the Bulls.
Points with the Bulls from El Ninos on over to Solo.
Chicago and Cleveland, a lot of injuries. Have to say I respectfully disagree with Al on this one. I want to say Cleveland is like 8-1 without Donovan Mitchell. They play better without, not better without him. They play hard without him. They find a way to score some points. This Bulls team without Kobe White, I think they'll struggle scoring. I think this game gets ugly. I'm gonna take the Cavs, and it is what it is. I'm on the Pelicans on the money line. I don't love it. The spread is just kind of nasty. I don't really like Brooklyn. Neither team has anything to play for. I think they both try to lose this game, and somebody's gonna mess up and win it.
There you go there from Solo. Yeah, I agree there with the Pelicans. Give me the Pels. They're in the better shooting form. The Nets have just shot poorly here of late. They're hitting the wrong direct. Past 5 games, averaging 97 points for 100 possessions. New Orleans here at least get a little better shooting out of them, so I would lean that way. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Nixon Morning Show as we close out here the NBA with these final 4 games on the board here. Timberwolves and Bucks. We got the Timberwolves up to now 5.5 here, total 223.5. Lakers and Thunder. Thunder up to 14s. I'm seeing 15s now. Pinnacle. Wow. Total 226. I guess they didn't believe what they saw on Sunday. Warriors and Suns here. Warriors 9.5. Total 228. Spurs and Clippers. The Clippers 12.5. Total 227.5. Let's take a look here at the injury reports here for these games here in the close it out here. Minnesota, Milwaukee, just Shannon out for Minnesota. On the Milwaukee side, Lillard, Sims out. Connaughton questionable. Giannis probable. Lakers and Thunder here. Kleber and Hachimura out. Vincent, Reeves, James, Finney-Smith, Luka questionable. On the OKC side, no Deng, no Dukas, no Mitchell. The bad Jalen Williams questionable. Warriors and Suns. Warriors coming in clean on the report. Suns, no Durant. Richards, probable. Spurs and Clippers. We've got here Sokan out for San Antonio. Coffey and Lundy out for Clippers. Leonard is a question mark, questionable. He played his first back-to-back, but guess what? This is the first of a back-to-back for the Clippers. So we'll see what they do here if Leonard sits here and plays tomorrow. A lot of question marks regarding Leonard here because this Clippers got screwed with the schedule here down the stretch with a pair of back-to-backs here. So we start this one out here with Chris.
Yeah, the Timberwolves Bucks, I liked it a lot better when I had 4.5, but I'll still probably take that with the Timberwolves there and lay the points, get them. Man, the Lakers and OKC, what in the world is happening there? I think that's some roster stuff there. I don't think LeBron and Luka are going to sit this one again because they're going to try to run it back. But I think OKC gets it this time. I just don't know that they cover, but I don't think OKC loses again. This I figured this line would be way different, but yeah, I guess they didn't believe what they saw Sunday. I might take it over as well. I don't think it's going to be as low scoring as it was. The Thunder didn't even break 100 the other day. I think we get over that today. Golden State Phoenix is the only other one I'm looking at here, and I think we get over that total as well.
And there from Chris, we move on over to Alnitos.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think that they would sit both Doncic and LeBron James today to rest them for the Mavericks tomorrow. That just doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, I think they do play. I mean, this line's telling you they're not playing. I mean, and not just one. This line is saying they both sit. But again, I just don't see that happening as of right now. It could obviously get very ugly, especially after the loss the Thunder took last time if they don't play. But I'm leaning towards the points of the Lakers because, again, I don't see them both sitting out. And if they play, might as well take a shot with the money line again. As Chris said, it's going to be tough to beat the Thunder twice. But, I mean, if they both play, they're definitely not out of this one. Definitely loving the points if they play. The other ones.
Spurs, Clippers,
Yeah.
Suns.
I'll take the Warriors first quarter minus the 2.5, and I want to take the Bucks here. They won the last two meetings. They were without Lillard or Giannis in the last one as well. So my initial lean was the Timberwolves. They opened up closer to 3, and I almost instinctively just jumped on that. But then I took a closer look at it, and not counting the Bucks out of this one, I guess.
Yeah, the Bucks right now are 3 games behind Indiana for the 4th seed. They sit in the 5th right now. They're 2 games ahead of Detroit for that number for the 5th seed. So really, they're chasing Indiana, but then again, Indiana has to lose to catch them, right? So the 3 games and you're trying to make up 3 games there in 4 there. So I understand the love for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves trying to get out of that play-in round. I think we've got 5 teams tied with 32 losses in the West. We take a look at the West. Seed number 4, Denver, 32 losses. Seed number 8, Memphis, 32 losses. That's all you got to know. This is insane here, the way the Western Conference is here. So I could see why we're seeing a lot of the lines shaded to these teams into the 4 to 8 there. So we move on over to Solo.
Golden State and Phoenix. I think this Phoenix team is done. I think Golden State bounced back. I think they play good ball on the road. I think they want to get this one, make sure they can sit on down and rest up. Let's take the Warriors -9. The Lakers and OKC. OKC really shot the ball poorly the other day. I think they bounced back, shoot the ball better. I'm going to take this total over.
There from Solo. Tell you what I think about these games here. Yeah, I'm going to go over with Warriors and Suns. I don't like the Suns defense. Matter of fact, Warriors have been trending to the over, 12-6 to the over on the road in their past 18 away from home. And boy, the Suns can't play a lick. Look at the Suns here over the past 5 games, giving up 57% shooting, 48% from 3. That's over 5 games. Oh my God, that is just absolutely atrocious there for this Suns team. So I like the over in that one. I could only look here at the Clippers here to get it done here. They're one of those teams in that locked in with 32 losses. They got to get every game now here. So I like the Clippers in that spot here against San Antonio, just laying it here. We know how good the Clippers have been at home. This is a home spot for them. And the Laker game, I can't lay again with the team that's clinched the West. I'm not going to lay 14. What's OKC's motivation to blow out the Lakers? And when we've already clinched the West and you're 2 games ahead of Cleveland, and you've already clinched the best record against Boston. So I wouldn't worry too much about Cleveland, what Cleveland's doing. Clinching home court against Boston was probably more important in my eyes here. So I'll take the Lakers. Again, what does OKC? Ask yourself, what does OKC have to play for? A revenge? Well, you're already a number 1 seed in the West. There's nothing to play for. So I'll look at the Lakers. Again, the Lakers, 2 games ahead of the mess in the 3 to 8 seed. They're right now, the Lakers sit in seed number 3 They can't. Well, they can catch the Rockets. I don't know what the tiebreaker is. The Rockets are 3 ahead of them, so I don't know if they're going to catch them or not. The way the Rockets are playing, but the Lakers here still can be an 8 seed. So be careful here. Don't be throwing games away. They still got to take care of business. So I'll look at LA in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony S'more Show. We're through with college basketball. It's all done. So now we move on over to the bases today. 15-game card for Major League Baseball. So let's get on. Let's do 3 blocks. So we do 3 blocks of 5. We start here with Yankees and Tigers. Tigers $1.59, total 7.5. You know who's on the mound with the Tigers that price. Marlins and Mets here. We got the Mets $2.70, total 7. For a team that can't hit $2.70. Wow. White Sox and Guardians here. Guardians $1.95, total 7.5. Cardinals and Pirates. Pirates $1.32, total 6.5. And the Dodgers looking to bounce back. I knew that. A lot of guys were talking about the anti-White House angle, wasting, screwing up their rest time. But we got the Nats here. Dogs here. Dodgers $1.69. The total sits here at 9 with Robleski. Remember, Blake Snell is on the injured list, so Robleski gets to start for LA here. So it will be somebody from OKC they called up to start this game. So we get it started here with Chris.
I did the video on New York and Detroit there. Honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Take Detroit on the run line again with Skubal on the mound there. I don't like Carrasco. You look at what the Yankees did yesterday, 33 at bats. They hit 7 times and got 2 runs, and that was off Casey Mize. Now they have to face Tariq. So yeah, good luck there. With the White Sox and the Guardians, both these guys can get hit. I think we get up and over that 7.5. Ben Lively got cranked in his first 2 starts. If we go back to that, he gave up 7, and I think they go over that total. And then, of course, you guys know where I'm at. We're getting Paul Skeens at $1.35 there. Just go ahead and take that with them. I'm going to take my guy today. Take it money line.
They're from Chris on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot on the Yankees on the money line. I can't pass on them at this price. Skubal has good numbers against the bottom of this lineup, but the top of it has hit him a little bit. So I think we're getting some value here on the Yankees, and tough pitching matchup, but again, I think these guys can get to him a bit. And I think the Guardians are way overpriced here. I want to take a shot with the White Sox on the money line.
You need a big set whenever you look at why. I know what you're saying. It's not easy.
But yeah, I might just take them plus the half run in the first 5. Getting the half run there. But yeah, a lot of value I think on the full game too. It just I don't know why you'd lay 2-1 with the Guardians right now.
That's a good point.
And I agree with the Pirates too. I might look at them first 5, but again, my lean would be full game as well.
There we go. On over to Solo.
Cardinals, Pirates. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Regardless who's on the mound, this total's going over. Once these bullpens gets in there, it is what it is. We'll at least get the push here. If not, cash this ticket. I'm also with Al. I do like School, but there's too much value for me. The Yankees got beat up yesterday. I think they bounced back. Plus 140, sign me up. And I know I'm with Tony, man. Give me the White Sox first 5 money line.
There you go. Hey, they were good in the first 5 last year, right? Right? That was something where they're at. Yep. I get you there.
They made their money.
That's where they made their money in that first 5. I'm going to look here at the over in the Yanks and Tigers. Yankees have gone over in 7-10. When I say Carrasco, I just think of one thing: over. That's where it's at. Scuba's been hit around a little bit, and we know the Yankees can hit the baseball and it gets to their bullpen. The Tigers' bullpen's allowed 6 homers in 34 innings. Give me the over in that one. Yeah, I could only look at the White Sox here. Look at this. If you bet the Cleveland as a home favorite, $1.75 to $2.50. The past 2+ seasons, you lost 10 units, so they've not been good in this role. And also the Guardians over the past 6 hitting $1.99. Lively was pounded here and is over. Can you believe this is the first home game for the Guardians? They were on the road 9 games to open the season, so this is their first home game here. So they might be the last one to start with their home opener here. So there you go.
They might get hot.
They may. They're home here. The home cooking. Hey, we
Still
need
ahead of the Athletics or no?
Legs have been home already.
Does that count? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And Miami Mets, just with the Mets, it's one way only. It's under. They are pitching like crazy. Like our man Justin said, best pitching staff in baseball, but they can only hit in $197. So the Marlins bullpen's been rough. Marlins don't hit left, don't hit righties. Give me the under. That's been money. Mets 8-2 to the under to start the season. Love that combination of elite pitching and horrible hitting. You can make money. You can get unders in those. There. All right. Let's see. That's where I'll stop it there. We went to the Dodger game, right? Give me the over. I like the over yesterday. I like the over again here. Over 9 here. LA 35-16 to the over on the road against these homes. They get homers, right? The Nationals hitting the long ball this year. They're averaging 1.25 home runs per game or greater. I like the over in that one. All right, let's continue.
And Lord just got called up from New York, right? Didn't he just get called? Yeah. It's going over.
Yeah, we got 2 call-ups, Lord and Robleski. Robleski was hammered last year for the Dodgers, ERA near 6, and a 10% walk rate. So and he gave up 2.23 home runs per 9 innings. So he got hammered with the home run ball. So here we go. There we go. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Hicks Morning Show as we continue on here with Major League Baseball with our second block of 5 games, and they will be here. Blue Jays and Red Sox. The Red Sox $1.95 total 8. Angels and Rays here. We've got the Rays here $1.63 total of 8. Phillies and Braves. We got the Braves here $1.05 total 7. Twins and Royals here. We got the Royals $1.12 total 7.5. Rangers and the Cubbies. In this one, we've got the Cubs $1.54 total 7.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so in this block, we get this block started here with Chris.
Toronto, Boston. Let's see. We're getting nice plus money with the Blue Jays there. They got Garrett Crochet on the mound there for Boston. You know what? I'm going to take a shot with Toronto on the money line. I like it. Guerrero's got his contract. Let's go. I really hate to do this to my Braves, but I think we're like 1-8, 1-9 if you count the rain delay. I'm pretty sure we lost that one too, even though we didn't play. But I'm gonna I'll take the Phillies on the run line there. I mean, I know it's Chris Sale. I know that's one of our aces, but I don't know. We're gonna have to do something here, and I think Wheeler can maybe get it done there. So I take a shot with that. That's not a good one there. And then let's see, what else are we looking at here? We got Texas Cubs. I'm gonna go over that. I know both these guys can get both these pitchers can get hit, Tyone and Corbin. So let's just
Corbin Day.
Yeah, it's Corbin Day. let's take that total over. I think they can get both of them get hit.
Oh yeah, Corbin. That end up with the Rangers. So this injury to great on over to Alnitos.
Yeah, I love that. How's that total so low? I mean, it is juiced, but wow.
It's cold. It's freezing. It's going to be 36 degrees.
Okay. All right.
But
Is it colder than Corbin? I don't know. I still like that one to go over. I like the Phillies there. They've just been playing much better baseball. Braves not looking very good without Acuna. It should be a good one, though. Again, I don't think they're as bad as the record shows either. So I think this should be a good series. But I'm going Phillies. And that may be it for this one.
All right, next on over to Solo.
All right, let's take a look at the Phillies and the Braves. I think these teams go at it a little bit. Don't really like Sale of late. He's been getting rocked. Definitely not a fan of Wheeler. I'm gonna take this total over 7. The Twins and the Royals. This Twins team has kind of been getting me smacked around. I got to get off of them. They just can't hit. Don't like the bullpen. I kind of like Reagan's. I think he gets back on track. Let's take the Royals on the money line. And it is what if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Rangers, Cubs. Let's go over 7.5.
From Solo, tell you here what I think about these games. I'm going to take a stab here with the Angels. Yes, I'm taking the Angels. I hate the team. I'm going to take them here. They picked up their offensive late. They're starting to look like a team again off that bad start. They're getting homers, 11 homers in their past 5 games. Rays just hitting 227. The bullpen's had some issues over the past 7 games. Hendricks has pitched well in the opener. Let's see that Hendricks of old here. He went 6 innings. I'll look the Angels, that big plus price there. Give me. Are we in this game here? Yes, we are. No. Yeah, give me the Royals here. Interesting to note here against these poor run producing teams at home. KC 14-1 at home against American League teams that average 3.9 runs per game or fewer. KC returning 13 units, the one plus season here against these bad offensive. KC has been racking wins at home. Minnesota hitting just $184 in their past 6 road games. KC has hit better at home. The bullpens produce good numbers at home. Give me KC in that one. And give me the Cubs run line. I'm getting plus 142 with that. I'll take it. Texas on the run line against National League teams, 6-19, losing 17 units the past one plus seasons. And you got Corbin on the mound. So make that 18 and make that 6-20. I'll take the Cubs run line in that one. And let's continue here on the Tony Licks Morning Show as we get ready for the next series of games to close out Major League Baseball on this 15-game card. We've got here next up will be Brewers and Rockies. Brewers $1.57 on the road, total 9.5. Astros and Mariners. The Mariners $7, total 7. Orioles and D-backs. Arizona $1.15, total 9. Reds and the Giants. We've got the Giants $29, total 7.5. Padres and Athletics. I think we got the auto total button locked on this one here. We got the Padres $29, total of 8. We started off here with Chris.
Yeah, looking at the Baltimore Arizona game, take that over. These two pitchers in their last 2 starts of the year have combined 19 earned runs they've given away. So take that over the 9 there. I think both these guys get hit. I don't know. I might take a shot against my Reds with the Giants today. Bounced back. They had to face Hunter Green yesterday, so that's kind of there. But I might take a shot with the Giants today at $1.30. And then we're just going to stick to that over in athletics. That ballpark is short. Like we said yesterday, everybody got out that wanted to get out. I think I had it at 8.5. They got it 9. Now they put it at 8. I think they're probably doing that because Cease is on there, but I still think Jeffrey Springs can get hit. And we know Cease can get hit on occasion too. So take that total over.
And there from Chris on over to Al Nino's.
Yeah, I'll agree with that last over there. And I like the Astros here. Should be an interesting pitching matchup, but I think the Astros get it done. And that would be it for me.
From Al Nino's on over to
Valdez and Castillo.
Framber Day? Is it Framber today?
Yeah, Valdez and Castillo.
Framber.
That's what I'm seeing expected, yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha. Are you ready?
The veteran Castillo.
Reds and
it's the veteran. There's 2 Castillo. It's the real one. Yeah, that's the real
one.
It's
the real one.
Because there's 2 Luis Castillos now pitching for Seattle.
No Luis F. Castillo. This is Luis Castillo, period.
Yeah, we don't want F. Milwaukee and Colorado. I looked at this game pretty hard last night. I was really surprised. Peralta's been really successful versus the Rockies. I think he'll find a way to navigate this lineup. I'm going to take the Brewers minus the 1.5. I agree with Chris. Baltimore and Arizona. I think these bats come alive. Let's take this total over. And I'm on the Reds on the money line. I do like Rope. I know the Reds, find a way to get a win last night. I think they'll find a way. I also like this over, but I think Lodolo finds a way to navigate this lineup once his bullpen comes in. I really don't trust neither team, but I think the Reds have the better bats in this one.
They're from Solo. Tell me what I think about these games. And, when I see Rockies as home dogs, you know where I'm going. Give me the Rockies. I know they had it rough last year, right? It was a very slow start for the Rockies, but somehow, some way, they were able to get just barely in the plus on the plus side as a home dog last year. But, I wasn't following that Rocky game. I think when Freeland last pitched, I saw him in the post-game show. What's going on? Freeland coming off a pretty good start to the season. I know he got pounded last year, so it looks like a bounce back for Freeland. I just can't trust Peralta as the road favorite. Look at this. Peralta as the road favorite of $1.25 to minus 175. 8-16 losing 15 units. No, thank you. I'll look at the Rocks here. Rockies as dogs of plus 125 to plus 175. 41-42, returning 18.5 units. Give me the home dog there. Under in Seattle, Houston. Yeah, it was a walk-off that hurt that one. But, again, I told you most Seattle games are 2-1, 3-2. That one was just a fluke in the 9th, so I'll give you the under there. I agree with the over there in Baltimore and Arizona. And I'll take a bounce back for this Giants team. 48-30 at home, following a loss, returning 12 units the past 2+ seasons. So this Giants team has bounced back after losses. The bullpen's in pretty good form. Reds just $1.73. the past 77 games hitting. I'll take him there. And of course, I just got the auto button on over for Padres until further notice on the Athletics at home. Just gave me the over total there. Every game has gone over in Sacramento, and the Padres can hit the ball. Hey, Padres are capable of taking the over by themselves in game 2 of this series. All right, let's continue here on the 26th Morning Show as we got through the baseball. So now El Ninos is going to be doing the heavy lifting in this segment. We got the hockey segment coming up here, and we'll knock it off in 2 slots. We'll start it off here with the 707s, and in the 707s we've got Hurricane Sabres, the Hurricanes $1.85, total 6.5. Maple Leafs Panthers, Panthers $1.08, total 5.5. Red Wings Canadians $1.21, total 5.5. Bruins and Devils, we got the Devils $2.45, total 5.5. Senators and Blue Jackets, we got the Senators $1.15, total 6. Blackhawks Penguins $2.02, total 6.5. El Ninos, it's the 707s.
The 707s. I'm gonna kick things off with the Senators. They've just been playing the much better hockey, and you're laying a very small price with them on the road here. I think it's a great price on the Senators. And Devils expensive, but you might want to take a -1.5, just a lean there. It's overpriced for me, but just Bruins just looking horrible. I know they picked up one big win recently, but they should be satisfied with that for a while, the way they've been playing. And Blackhawks, I like them money line and plus the 1.5. You get +1 at plus money, so why not? Penguins not playing the best hockey, definitely not playing up to their potential this season. And we've seen the Blackhawks, well, they pulled off the upset in the last one. They were at home, but I think we're getting an even better price here on the road, so I'll take a shot with the Blackhawks.
Yeah, from El Ninos, let's continue on here with the hockey. We'll close it out with the rest of the games tonight. Islanders, Predators, we got the Islanders $1.19, total 5.5. Canucks and Stars, we got the Stars $2.11, total 5.5. Kraken on a back-to-back here against Hockey Club $2.21, total 6. Golden Knights and Avs, the marquee matchup here. Avs $1.35, total 6, back to Al.
Yeah, the Knights, Avs should be a great one. As of right now, I'm leaning Knights with the plus money. Haven't bet it yet, though, but that's where I'm leaning there. I think Utah is way overpriced. I might take a shot on the Kraken. Again, not a massive play, but getting a great price on them here. Like the Islanders, again, great price on the road, so I'll lay a little bit of juice there with the Islanders.
Yeah, from El Ninos. All right, we got you through the hockey. Now it's time for our parlay peripheral segment where our cappers can give out a parlay. They can give out a team player prop, game of the future, play it straight. They make the call in this segment. We start with Chris.
Yeah, we're going to take some total overs in baseball. We're going to go White Sox, Cleveland over, Padres, A's over, Baltimore, Arizona over. Your home run prop for the day is going to be Justin Turner with the Cubs facing Patrick Corbin. He loves to hit off this guy. He's got 11 singles, 4 doubles, 2 home runs. Looking at it, I think everybody on this lineup from my batter versus pitcher matchup here, I think every Cubs player has hit off of Corbin, but we'll go with Justin Turner. He's at plus 700 for a home run. He's not got one this season, so who better to hit one off than Patrick Corbin?
There we go from Chris on over to El Ninos.
I'm going to go Warriors minus the 2.5 in the first quarter. I'll take the Senators in the NHL and was looking for a baseball to throw in there. I'll go with the Astros.
Astros there from El Ninos on over to Solo.
Let's go Lakers Thunder over. Let's go Warriors Suns over. Let's go Jackson Curios. Hit a home run plus 475.
There you go from Solo. I'll tell you what I like here. I like the Hawks plus the points with Marlins, Mets under, and Dodgers and Nats going over the total. All right, we got you through our parlay prep segment. Let's see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com as we head into a pretty big week of action right now in Major League Baseball, as well as NBA and more. So make sure you guys check us out. We'll see what Chris has got going on over at Tony's Picks. Chris put together a pretty good NBA year right now. As you can see the results here, 210 units of profit. Chris, what you got for sale?
I've got you guys a 3-pack in baseball today, best bet 2 premiums, and then I also have best bet in NBA that I put in. Got that number where I liked it. So I've got those on the board today for you guys to pick up. And then, yeah, just hop also the long-term, short-term, and get you that late steam with NBA with these pitcher changers that we're having people called up. We've got TBDs coming up in here. So, yeah, let me get you that information if you hop on something long-term with me. 2-for-1 capper. All these guys everybody's doing great on the leaderboard. 2 people putting money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. And don't forget to use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save you that 15% off of those.
Very good. Get on board with Chris. Against over at Tony's Picks. Remember, all the one-day passes are profit guarantee. They must earn a profit or amount purchased. We'll be correct after your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Got a couple of best bets on the board right now with Chris from NBA, as well as the Major League Baseball 3-pack up there for you as well. So get on board with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, we'll take a look and see what's rolling here with Al Ninos over at Tony's Picks. Al's put together a really good season in the NBA. Al, what's for sale?
Yeah, no NBA as of right now. Probably potentially looking at a Steam play later on in the day. And got 3 MLB though, 1 NHL. You can scoop them up. I don't have that 3-pack up yet, but I will put that 3-pack up together as soon as we wrap the show up. And yeah, that should be it for me today. Might find a couple more plays along the way, as we like to say. Those team plays, only way to get them is getting those long-term or 2-for-1 capper passes. So that's definitely your best value over at Tony'sPicks.com.
Good. Yeah, get boy on is over at Tony's Picks. One-day pass or the long-term passes. Remember, our late Steam play is a great feature at Tony'sPicks.com. For those long-term subscribers, you pick up a long-term pass. Our cappers will get their members' plays in by 11 a.m. Eastern time. But what will happen there is we continue to handicap throughout the day and night. Looking for those late plays. We can post plays into our system between 10 minutes and 2 hours for game time with our late Steam. And those are emails directly to your inbox using the email that you used when you signed up. So late Steam, a great feature at Tony'sPicks.com on those long-term subscriptions. So get ahead and get on board with Elnias over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's take a look here, see what Solo's got for sale right now over at Tony's Picks. Solo's been red hot in the NBA right now over the last 7. Solo, what's for sale?
I'm kind of light today. Didn't really love this card. I think I'm going to add some late steam for some MLB late plays, try to get to a 3-pack. But as of right now, I got a best bet in NBA and a best bet in MLB. My signal's kind of going crazy here. Hope you guys can hear me. But sign up with me short-term, long-term. If anyone good cappers, let's get to the bank.
It's bank here with Solo over at Tony's Picks. Get on board with Solo. Have his packages up for you right now. He's got a best bet right now going on in the NBA. You can see the great unit production here from Solo over the last 7 days. So get on board and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 15% off and signed up with Solo at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, I've got a best bet on the board, working that 3-pack in there as well. So get on board with me at Tony's Picks. Looking for my 8 straight best bet. We got it up right now, so get on board. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save that 15% off, guys. We're with you here Monday through Friday here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time with that Tony's Picks morning show. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and set those notifications. You're live with us. If you ever miss a show, well, very simply, just go to our YouTube channel at Tony'sPicks.com, and all you have to do is type Tony's Picks into the search, and you'll find us there. You can check out our live show, our live replays, our happy hour, Monday through Friday here at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Rod's up there. You'll see Ron and Ramon up there as well as regulars with them. You'll see some of our cappers from the morning show up there as well. And of course, at the video tag, you'll see a lot of content from myself as well as our cappers at Tony'sPicks.com. You can see my baseballs up there. Go deep dives in 15 there. Al Nino's looking for those 3 dogs of the day for you. Chris has got some content there with home run props and baseball for you as well. My NBA up there. Rod's got you covered with the NHL covers every NHL game for you. You can see the NHL up there for you as well. So lots of great content on our YouTube channel, guys. So make sure you check us out there. The Tony's Picks YouTube content in our shorts as well. So go ahead and check it out. We'll let our cappers talk a little bit more about their content on the page. Chris, you got stuff going on over at Tony's Picks YouTube.
Yeah, I got you guys a baseball pick today. Like I said, it's the Yankees Tigers game. If you guys want to get a little bit deep dive in that, go check it out. And then, I got you 3 more home run props. We've been on a pretty good run of cashing at least one of them a day. We cashed Jose Altuve yesterday. He hit off of Logan Gilbert. And, I've got you 3 more loaded up today with pretty good odds there on everybody. I try to get you at least plus 475 at a minimum. So that's where we're at. But, yeah, go check that out. Got you 3 of those. Don't parlay them. Do them straight. I already had somebody message me saying they parlayed all 3 of them, and 1 got voided. Machado didn't hit, and Altuve did hit, but just play them straight. Don't parlay them. You're already getting plus money, so be smart about it, guys, and do that. You're going to come out on top if you just hit 1. So yeah, we're just going to keep putting those, having a lot of fun doing those, looking those up, and yeah, we're just going to put more content out when the play-in comes in with the NBA and the championship as well. So I'll have that content as well for you guys.
Yeah,
So if 475 is your min, what's your max? I'm just kidding.
we just go. Justin Turner's at 700 today. He hasn't really hit great, but he loves to hit off Patrick Corbin. So that was kind of a thing to me. I also look to see also how they not just home runs, but I like to see how they hit against the pitcher overall with singles, doubles, triples. If they're hitting really well off of them and they didn't just get a fluke home run, then I typically will put them in there.
Hey, good there, friend. Of course, Alan knows you're always looking for those dogs of the day out there. We catch you in the mornings and occasional happy hours.
Yeah, no plus 475s yet, but I'm sure we'll find one eventually. But definitely got some money line. Unfortunately, that's the one we dropped. We went with a decent sized money line on the Blues. 2-1 yesterday. Finally, it's been a rough stretch over there, but we'll make up for it with some plus money dogs. Unfortunately, as I said, the Blues were looking good till they dropped it late. Yeah, got a little bit of everything again today. 1 NBA, 1 MLB, and 1 NHL. So go check it out.
Yeah, go check out Nino's content over at Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel. Go to Tony's Picks on the YouTube and check it out. All right, guys, that's going to do for this edition of the Tony's Morning Show. We're back again live tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, so make sure you tune in. And stay tuned for the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Rod Zawacki will host. And you'll see Ramon, Ron up there. And some of our cappers will pop in the happy hour as well. So check that show out. Like and subscribe. All right, before we go, anybody have anything to say before we close it out?
Make it a winning day.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate everyone's contribution in the chat. Ron Hahn, our man Ron Hahn, shout out there for his work here on our chat. Shout out to Sean Higgs in there as well, producing those picks for you there. We'll wake up. Bye, guys. You guys make it a winning day. We're back tomorrow on the 26 Morning Show.